Hello. It is 5:30. I'm trying to set this up. And I have been tossing and turning since 4 o'clock. And I'm just gonna get up. And if I need to take a nap later, then I guess I'll try to do that. But I am eating Raisin Bran, and it is, I'm 26 weeks, like 26 weeks and a half. So last week of my second trimester. I'll fill you in, I guess, updates later on things. But yep, just eating Raisin Bran. I'm still on a cereal kick. It's just been tasting really good. And there are a lot of vitamins and minerals that are needed in pregnancy and cereal, especially like the iodine in the milk. There's protein in the milk and a lot of fiber in Raisin Bran. There's like 7 grams per cup, which is like crazy. It's really hard to find high fiber foods that I like to eat right now because I haven't really been wanting to eat beans, and vegetables are kind of hit or miss. But Raisin Bran has been pretty good. So that's what we have going on. I'm hoping sometimes if I eat, I'll go back to sleep because I just woke up and felt like really hungry. And then I tossed and turned for an hour and a half to see if I would go back to sleep, and I didn't. So I'm just gonna eat this and see if I fall back to sleep. Okay, I was able to go back to sleep, thankfully, from like 5:45 to 7:30. I don't really enjoy, I've got the burps. I don't really enjoy sleeping in this late because I feel like it puts me behind, and then it's like hot when I go walk to the gym, but it's okay. I think I'd rather be well rested. I'm just debating right now if I can go to Starbucks. I tried their new white chocolate macadamia cold brew thing, and it is so good. But it's like really high in calories. I'm trying to figure out why it's so high in calories. Even the tall is like 170, which I can make 2 lattes at home for still like pretty much less calories than that. So, and today I'm gonna have the rest of the pizza that I ate yesterday, which is also like a lot of calories. So I think I need to not spend calories on coffee drinks on a day where I'm also gonna have a high calorie lunch. Weight wise, it's just like so annoying with like pregnancy and weight loss. So I still have like 13, 16, 14 weeks left, I think. And it's like every week I consistently put on like 2 pounds, and I'm like, where's the weight going? Like, let me show you. I don't feel like I look all that different, like besides the belly. And I guess I have a bigger booty. But I feel like the rest of my body doesn't look different. Like my boobs got bigger, obviously, because that's a part of pregnancy. I've gained 22 pounds, which is okay. It's just like, you know, the recommendation is like 25 to 35 pounds. I'm like, at this rate, I'm going to be like at freaking 50 pounds by the end of all this. But I also know sometimes people like are like gain less weight in the 3rd trimester. So I don't want to like force myself to like not gain as much and then like really end up having a problem gaining weight at the end. I don't really know. So all that to say, today I am trying to make it a little bit of a lower calorie day because I'm just like so confused how I keep gaining like that much weight. And so I tracked for the last couple days. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense. Like I think I'm eating on average like 2,200 calories. But the thing is, like, they say you can eat, you know, an extra 300 calories. But an extra 300 calories from what? And I'm a dietitian. So like, I don't like 300 calories from what are we adding that from? Because before I was kind of trying to lose weight. So who knows what a maintenance calorie amount is for me. So I am like so confused. I'm sure that a normal person that doesn't have a nutrition degree would also be very confused. So all I know to do, and like if you're ever watching this and trying to figure out like weight and stuff while you're pregnant, is like potentially track for a couple days and then just decrease. Like I would recommend somebody just to like try to eat balanced meals, eat my plate style, eat lots of fruits and vegetables. And then if you're still gaining weight, maybe track for a couple days and then just take down the calories from whatever that average is. So I tracked for the last couple days. My average is around like 2,000, which I probably should track like more days. But I just like want to have some sort of guideline to go off of. So I'm going to try to aim for like 1,800 calories today and see how it goes. I think I can do it. I feel like the problem is going to be like dinner. I'm not like, I don't really have an appetite for dinner. So I have just been doing like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is like still kind of a lot of calories when I already have like coffee, cereal, I have a smoothie, I have like this high calorie lunch. So I'm going to try to do half of a peanut butter jelly sandwich. We'll just see if that, it's hard too when you're pregnant to like, I don't know if I feel like the cravings are harder, or I just feel like I don't want to like deny myself if I'm hungry, because what if my body's telling me something? It is, I think, harder to eat healthier. I feel like I normally would eat like edamame at the end of the day. Yeah, and that's just like never happening. I always have that as a goal, and me eating anything like kind of healthy at dinner time just like isn't happening. So it's been like peanut butter and jelly sandwich, waffles. Sometimes I can eat like fruit or yogurt and cottage cheese. But peanut butter and jelly has just been like hitting the spot. And it does help me get more fiber in with the sandwich. But a full sandwich is a lot of calories. So it's either having a full sandwich or a second latte, which I feel like I should have the full sandwich. But like sometimes like my soul needs a second latte. My soul doesn't always need a full peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the end of the day. So we will just see how today goes. I am going to make my first coffee of the day, not go to Starbucks unfortunately, and walk to the gym. I don't really know what my plan is. My baby shower is Saturday, and we have like a whole bunch of family and friends coming into town that are staying with us starting tomorrow. And I also have a lot of work I need to do today. So I guess I'm just using this new approach of like, let's just see what I can get done today, because like honestly, nothing really matters. So I do for fun really want to go to this like baby consignment store. It's also like by the car wash, so like I kind of have to go. But going to the gym, I want to go there. Then I get back, and I really do need to make these meatballs, or the food is going to go bad. So that's another thing. And then I'm going to try to, I think, clean for a lot of the day. And that is the plan. But let's get to the gym, because that makes me feel better. I'm going to not do a walk because I've been walking a lot over the last couple days, and I'll probably walk a lot. And I might go on I'm going to try to implement like a longer walk in the evening and see how that goes from here on out. Because I feel like I end up feeling like really anxious about not getting a lot done in the morning. But let's just see how this goes. Okay, this is how I've been making this latte that I've been loving recently. So I do a double shot of espresso, which I actually found out that like the double pods that I like from espresso are only 100 milligrams. But then one day I tried to do another one, and I don't know if it was in my head, but I was just like, that's too much. So I do one of those, and then a tablespoon of heavy cream. I just poured out of the can into here because it seals better. So a tablespoon of heavy cream is like 60 calories. It's not like as much as I thought it would be. And it's, not heavy cream, sweetened condensed milk. And it's sweetened, so I don't really have to add any sugar. I wouldn't say this is like necessarily a healthy drink, besides the fact that it is lower calories than other drinks that I typically purchase out. I think because it's just a smaller portion size, to be honest. But mix that into the hot espresso pod, because if you don't, then it is not going to mix. And then cinnamon. Also put this in the hot because I find that it like, I don't know if maybe it clings to the fat of the sweet condensed milk, but it mixes better when it's hot. This is inspired by some drink that I like made a couple years ago that I could not figure out how I made it. It was like a kind of like a horchata inspired coffee where I made it with like rice milk. And I do remember I had sweet condensed milk. Maybe it was just sweet condensed milk and cinnamon, but I think it was like cold brew coffee. But it tastes really similar, and I really like it. And I can't find a coffee shop here that like has something like this. So then ice. I got these like cute new cups that make me feel fancy for having stuff at home. And so then pour it over. See, it already looks pretty milky. And then add, not 2%, whole milk. I think I like whole milk in these lattes better. That's what coffee shops do, and I think that's why it tastes so good out. You don't need like a whole lot though. And there we go. I think this whole thing is like 100-ish calories. So yeah, like the tall white mocha thing from Starbucks is 170. Like that's the smallest size you can get. But this is 100 calories. So like you could honestly kind of have like 2 of them. I don't know why it's so high calorie. I got all the ingredients to make it. So I was trying to make it myself and see if I can somehow make it any lower calorie. Could have added a little bit more cinnamon. It's always a gamble because sometimes I can try to add it, but it just kind of like floats on the top when I add it cold. Sometimes it's like if I add too much, it like is like spicy. We'll see. I feel like I really want to challenge myself to not have another iced coffee thing later on and like have a full sandwich, because one way to stay full is to eat your calories instead of drink your calories. So we'll just see. I'm trying to think like when I'm trying to remove a food and it's not like I'm hungry for a latte. And the reason why I think I want to do it is a lot of times like I want to have another latte when I have to start work. So I feel like there's like some anxiety around me like working and wanting like a treat. So either like not working or taking a nap or finding some other way to reward myself. I thought about doing like iced tea or drinking water because maybe sometimes I'm just like thirsty. We'll just see. Okay. Oh my gosh, where'd all these flies come from? I have so many fruit flies. Disgusting. So I made a smoothie. Hopefully you can see me. It is spinach, like 2 cups of spinach, a cup of like strawberries, and a frozen banana, and Greek yogurt. This Greek yogurt, I love it. It's a little high in calorie, but that's actually not that bad, I guess. 140 calories for 11 grams of protein. It's whole milk, so it would be less calories if you were to do like a skim or like less fat. And the fat doesn't really go towards anything like weight loss wise that would help you. It keeps you full, but we get fat in like all sorts of things in our day. I need to figure out how to get rid of these fruit flies by today. But I like doing this smoothie. I normally don't like doing smoothies because, I don't know, I just don't really care for it. But now that I like have this weird aversion to like vegetables after lunchtime, I find that it really helps me to get in some leafy greens. And more produce. So like I'm getting 3 servings of produce with this. And then I typically get in like 2 to 3 at lunch, and that's like 6 servings, which is pretty good for the day. So that's how I do it. I put a little bit of ice in there, and I put just a little bit of milk because you do need like some sort of liquid, and I don't really like it tasting too watery. So it tastes really good. I feel like it just tastes like a strawberry banana, like drinkable yogurt, which is basically what it is. You could always like vary it by doing protein powder or like a protein drink or something like that. I just find that yogurt doesn't give that like weird chalkiness flavor. The only time I really like the chalkiness flavor is if I'm making something like peanut butter banana chocolate smoothie. Then I'll do something like that because I kind of like that like gritty flavor in a chocolate one, but like a vanilla-y one, nah. Okay, back from the excursions. I am sleepy. I need to make the meatballs, and then I just have a client call at 5. So I have like 4 hours to get all done. I think I can do it. I got the cutest little things. I went to this thrift shop, or I guess like consignment store. I need to really like put a budget on myself for like baby clothes, and I'm trying not to buy too many because I know that I will probably get some, but I don't know. I just like want to like get excited about it. And I'm trying to think like she'll be born at the very end of August, so like we're getting into the fall months. So this is like it looks like a for a bigger baby, right? 3 to 6 months. Cute. It was like $7. Little jumper. And this is so cute. I hope that she won't be too big to wear it. These are like all what I have pinned on Pinterest, these little outfits that are like this. I got this because it's like a sweatery outfit, you know, for like, I don't know, like how cool it'll be like September, November here. But she will still be under 3 months, so maybe they'll like the little cap. Oh my gosh, so cute. This one was $13, so not that bad. I'm waiting to get like a bunch of other stuff. You know, I'm waiting to get through these 2 baby showers I have, and then I'm gonna go ham on those thrift stores to get a bunch of stuff. I'm trying not to get like too many cute outfits because I know that like she'll just throw up in them or whatever. But I made a list of like things that I actually need to buy that are like necessities, but I'm hoping that I'll get a lot of the necessities, like onesies and like sleeping blankets and stuff like that at these showers. So I'm just kind of like getting fun stuff, but then I'm gonna go get the necessities from the consignment stores if I don't get enough at these baby showers. But I'm making some lunch. It's a little late. It's like almost 1 o'clock, which is not fun. But I'm making cauliflower. I basically have like 5 different side vegetable recipes that I make. And this is one that I make like every week. Oh, stupid flies. I made like a fly trap, but I've only caught 1 fly so far. But I just cut up a whole bunch of cauliflower. Well, it's like a head of cauliflower. I cut it up, and then I just try to cover it with olive oil. I find that if I put too much olive oil, it does come out like mushy. So it is a fine line between what's too much and what is not enough, because then if you don't do enough, they like don't come out crispy enough. And cauliflower is hard to get like all the little crevices filled. Ugh, where am I getting that piece? And then I put garlic salt on it. Garlic salt is what I use on like pretty much any roasted vegetable that I make. I just feel like it tastes really good roasted. I've tried it like sauteed, and it doesn't taste as good for some reason. So I just put that all in and make sure it looks like pretty evenly covered. I don't really think you can go like too hard on the garlic salt. And then I roast this at like 425 for like 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna have pizza and a side salad that I'll show you, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. So I reheated the pizza, and I make like the saddest little salads, but it works. Gets vegetables in. I just put romaine with like some feta cheese, and I could always put like tomatoes, but there were a lot of fruit flies in my tomatoes, so I threw them away. I could put cucumber, but it's not about the effort for me. So this, and then the cauliflower is still roasting, and probably by the time I'm halfway done with this, it'll be ready. I think it just needs like 5 more minutes. It is a decaf drink, but it doesn't make it lower calorie. I really want it. So I'm gonna have it, and then I'm gonna just evaluate my dinner situation tonight. Maybe I can make like something a little bit lower calorie. I think I just like have no energy to make anything at the end of the day. So maybe I need to figure that out, or just like literally have carrots or fruit or something. I'm not really sure. I'll figure that out when the time comes. The meatballs have to sit for an hour in the fridge. And then, so I'm gonna just rest for an hour, read, and then come back and make them. And then I have my client call later. Okay, so I took a nap. I do feel more refreshed. My client canceled for today. So now I have time to do a podcast episode, which I was worried about. So I scripted it out, and I'm gonna do it. And I am really craving a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, pregnancy cravings are like people keep asking me if I'm having cravings, and I don't feel like it, but like, I just keep thinking about how like the bread is gonna feel with the combination of the peanut butter and the jelly. I feel like I'm just gonna go for it. And it'll just be like a higher calorie day, but it's been, I want it so bad. I think what I need to do next time is just like not do pizza for lunch. That pizza is just like so high calorie and it does not fill me up. Like sometimes high calorie things I feel like are worth it, and that's like not. So yeah, it's so hard because it's like I don't know what to cut out, because in the morning, like I'm really hungry, so I eat cereal. And the smoothie is where I get all my like fruits and vegetables in. And then I have to eat lunch. And then around the time that dinner comes in, I'm like not really in the mood for anything healthy. Like I was thinking I can just have edamame, but like I think if I eat that edamame, I'm just gonna end up eating peanut butter and jelly plus edamame. So I feel like I'm gonna ask my OB about this, because I'm like, I don't know how much I need to really stress about weight gain. Like I just want to know what's healthy. Because I feel fully confident, like when I am done being pregnant, I can lose the weight. I'm just nervous to get into this like last trimester and like keep gaining a consistent amount of weight like I have been. It's not fun. I just like want to be able to fit into my clothes. Like my clothes still generally fit. They're just tighter around my stomach mostly. And I just wear dresses. But I just don't want to, I don't know, not fit into a single thing. But I feel like it just ends up happening to people. So these are just real thoughts about how it is. I'm not eating this for dinner. The meat was going to go bad because I was supposed to make this earlier in the weekend. And so I pulled the beef out of the freezer because it's like a beef and pork combo. And I need to make it today. So what I'm doing is I'm making this, and then I have a friend coming in tomorrow morning for the baby shower that's staying with us, and then Dave will be back because he's been out of town all week. And so we'll have this for lunch, and then I double the recipe. I'll put it in Millennial Living, but I double the recipe, and then I freeze half of it. I've been really into like trying to make more than freeze it. It's like a lifesaver. I don't know why I just started doing this, but it's hard because I feel like I can only really do this with like meat products. You know, produce doesn't tend to do very well with that. And I just don't eat like a lot of meat. But anyway, so I enjoy doing this. And then, probably should make the meat a little smaller now that I think about it. But anyway, this isn't like, I wouldn't say this is like a healthy recipe, but like, there's only like so many like healthy things I feel like I can make before you just like, I'm like, I need something. And sometimes it's nice to have like a balance. But I'm just gonna freaking eat the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I just decided, I was sitting up there and I'm like, I feel like I go through this phase, and you caught me on a video where I'm going through this phase of where I like freak out because I'm like at the 20-pound mark of gaining weight, and I'm like, this sucks. It's just like hard, and hopefully like in the next pregnancy I'll have a lot more composure about it. But this is what's going through my head. It's like, it's just hard because it's like I can't do the normal things that I would do to try to lose weight, because I'm not supposed to be losing weight right now. I feel like normally what I would do is I would just like not eat like a whole lot on Sundays, and that's how I would maintain my weight. Where now I like can't really do that because I do feel really hungry, and I don't want to have a day where I just only eat like 500 calories or something. So I'm just gonna learn that I think it's like the pizza that did me in, and I don't feel like the pizza was something I like needed. I just normally evaluate what could I take out as like a habit, as a pattern. And lattes aren't working. I was thinking like maybe I could swap out like my morning cereal for like a smoothie, and maybe do like a lower calorie snack when I come home from the gym, because this thing, when I get home from the gym, I'm so hungry. So I could evaluate that pattern. Cutting out the midday coffee is not a pattern that's going to work for me. It's just not. So I don't even need it for the caffeine because it's decaf. I just like it so much. But I could, I think, make my lunches lower calorie. Like the pizza is like $5.50, and like just doing even like a piece of salmon, or even like a piece of beets, it's like a high calorie thing, is going to be lower in calorie than that pizza. So I just need to not do the pizza again for lunch 2 days in a row, I think. Yesterday I tracked at the end of the day and had done a protein shake also with lunch, and that put my calories way above. And so now I know like I don't need to be doing, I haven't had a problem eating protein during this time, so I don't think I need extra calories through a protein shake. So it's just like stuff like that. If you're trying to lose weight, that's what I try to tell people to do, is like more so use tracking as a way to just like look at your overall pattern and ask yourself, like, what is a habit that you can correct? Because that's what's going to help you to not have to track the rest of your life. We don't want to just like feel bad about like overeating, but learn from it and learn like what in your eating pattern can you change. So for me, I'm thinking like the latte is not working, like not going to be taken out. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be taken out, but I could potentially do something at breakfast or do just like a lower calorie protein at lunch. I think might fix this whole issue.